Is my colleague depressed, sad, or just plain old lazy? Let's find out. My name is Dr. Dutta, and I am a consultant psychiatrist, a mental health ninja, if you may. The idea of curating questions that I get asked during my consultations or work with corporates is to help you understand people better without necessarily going to medical school. So let's get started. In one of the corporate talks that I was doing, somebody asked me a very relevant question that there's somebody new who has joined my team and they seem stressed out. They seem distracted. They don't seem to get along with us. Although what I've heard from their previous team manager is that they were extremely cooperative, fun, productive, outgoing. Now, the only piece of information I have about this new person in my team, and I as a team leader need to be more responsible for them, is that fact that they did go through some stresses recently. So is my colleague, is my team peer depressed? Is it their personality, or are they just plain old lazy? How to gauge someone's personality? Step number one, you will need to build a good relationship with them, and you cannot box people and their personalities without understanding them better. Find out their interests, their liking, their disliking, go get to know a little bit more about their personal space. And yes, in a corporate setting, while we do work with people, we also need to be learning to build relationships, right? That is the key or cornerstone of all the MNCs that I have ever worked with. Having said that, number two, personality is a pervasive element. Meaning, if somebody was extremely extroverted, they are bound to stay extroverted as a baseline. And I know introversion, extroversion is another debate that I've already dealt with on my channel. But a very outgoing person, very cheerful, always coming and saying hi to everyone, suddenly becomes quiet and doesn't interact much with others. That's a red flag sign. Whereas somebody who's always quiet and calm is now seeming quiet, maybe a part of their personality as well. Number three, stressors. Always check for stressors. Yes, if there are stressors in your life, my life, their life, there can be a change in behavior, and we attribute it purely to that stressor because it's usually time limited. Yes, if the stressor is pervasive, like somebody's undergoing a divorce hearing and all, their changes are possibly due to this, but there could also be a clinical condition then leading to it. Are they plain old lazy? Honestly, in my humble opinion, nobody's plain old lazy. Even the folks who come and tell me, Doc, I'm just lazy, I tell them, nobody wants to be lazy. It's a word that we hide behind because everybody's labeled us lazy. So now we've resigned to it and started calling ourselves lazy rather than giving more work and effort. So no, they're not lazy. Those are my 2 cents about somebody at workplace that you may be dealing with, that you as a team lead or as a colleague or as a mental health first responder want to better take care of their mental health. So that's that. Leave questions about workplace related colleagues' mental health, and we will make this a better place by creating the right kind of information and curating it for you so that you don't have to fact check on Mr. Google. Bye. My name is Dr. Datta. Please subscribe to the channel.